Okay, this will be an interesting one. How big we're going to make this one? Going 200. Oh, fuck off. I don't want that stupid user interface. Stupid Konica. Konica fucking Minolta. Dummies. Got no respect for them when they're fucking the status quo that they have, which is loving money. Forget the product, forget the people. Just make what's minimally acceptable and just fucking produce shit. Stupid company. Stupid. They talk about social responsibility and they fucking don't know the first thing. They don't know how to make it in practice. It's all just talk and bollocks. It's a stupid capitalist fucking company called Konica Minolta. Fucking assholes. No idea. They don't care about the poor, they don't care about the sick or the disabled or anything. They just care about how much money they can pull. And I'm disabled and I had to fork out on a bank loan to get this fucking machine because my old machine was out of spare parts. That's not fair. I need a fucking copier, but I can't afford having to get a new one just because the old one was out of service agreement because Konica Minolta didn't want to supply spare parts for it anymore. And the machine's less than 10 years old. Well, fuck you, Konica. How dare you? You're a profiteering idiots. You're just like any fucking profiteering rackets of companies, you know? You don't have any idea. So, you know, you just... whatever. You don't care. You just see me as another fucking number. Just as well Mytronics, the company that I got it from, treats me with respect. You, on the other hand, KM, Konica Minolta, you don't. And I don't respect you either. I return the favour. Whatever. Stupid assholes. Anyway, this looks quite nice. Let's see if I can make this come up look even better. Fuck you, Konica Minolta, you fuckwits. Dickheads. Okay. I wonder if we're going to make this into a negative image. Let's see if we can make it come up a treat. So we switch that on, background colour. We're going to make it red because we're losing it. And going to brightness. It's going to be a negative image off this. And the hue is going to go mostly to the cold end of the spectrum. Sorry folks, my camera hand is itching, wrist is itching. I'm just a bit itchy, sorry folks. Thought I'd let you know. Maybe we're going to enlarge this a little bit so we don't have borders on the inside. Or maybe, yeah, we're going to make it 102 that way and 102 this way. Let's see how we go. See if it's come up nicely. Whoa, that looks interesting. Yeah, you can see just a little bit of the red. So I'm actually wondering if we're going to make a second master copy. We're going to make a secondary master copy of this one so that the red can come up better and the colours can look better. I'm actually wondering if I should make... Right, I'm going to take this off. This is our master copy. This will be our secondary master copy. So, yep, we're going to put that on the glass like so. So that way. So I'm wondering what we're going to do with it. It's going to make this look really nice. So I'm just going to leave that on 102. We probably didn't need to do it for the first master copy, but anyway. So now we're going to just take off the things we don't need or want. Right. We're going to leave these controls as they are and see how we go. Oh, there goes the squeak in the scanner again, Konica. I know your fucking dumbass equipment. It's fucking idiot stuff. Anyway, let's see if we've made this look good. It looks interesting. It looks a bit too blended. It looks like the hue is in the wrong place. It looks too green and too red. So I'm just thinking, and for some, it looks a bit too green and too red. We need a bit of bluiness in it. So I think we've got something set wrong. Let's just soon find out what it is we've got set incorrectly. So, but if we go that way, it's going to turn more green. So we're turning it darker, and maybe instead of red, wondering if we're just going to take out some of the red. We're not going to just go all the way with the red. We're going to do something a little bit differently. And let's see how this one looks. A little less red, but not removing it or making it at zero. Or we rarely remove colours. I don't think I've done that in any of my recent demos, but it's now become really blue. In some ways I like it because we've got the iridescence happening with the colours, but I still don't quite like it. So I'm wondering if we're going to do it differently again. Maybe, wow, it's a difficult one. It's not easy getting these colours right. So I'm wondering if we can just take the red up another amount, just a little bit. And the hue is on cooler as well. So wondering if maybe some of the yellow could come out. If we can drop some of that yellow and see what happens. We don't normally make the colour balance uneven, but we're going to try something different to make it look better. So we're going to do something differently every now and then. Let's see if taking out the yellow and adding red has improved it. It looks interesting. I think it's better than the last lot. So it's not going to be perfect. I'm wondering if we're going to do any more or not anymore. We're just going to quickly just make our copies. It's not exactly ideal, but I think what we've done to it has improved it somewhat. And we still have some of the iridescence, so a little bit more of a bluey, a little bit more areas of blue or cyan rather than just green and red, pretty much. So we're just lining these up. It's not easy, and you've got the curling problem and all that sort of shit. So yeah, so this I had yesterday with my tea. Had a couple of cups of tea and enjoyed roughly half the bar each. It was really nice. Bit messy. It's quite messy eating chocolate bars. They just get little bits go all over the place. I just hope the cockroaches don't start breeding like buggery. I found heaps of cockroaches in my bathroom. I think it's because it was getting warmer. You know, spring's here and there was a warm day and the cockroaches prefer the warmth. So I'm probably going to have to lay some roach baits to get rid of them or to keep them in control. I'll have to get rid of them before I move somehow. Hopefully the roach baits can be used as a way of controlling them. I've still got some roach baits that I haven't used, so I'm probably going to lay them out if things get really hectic. So, whoops, I just didn't line this one up very well. So let's just try and line that up. It's not easy. This one. Okay, that's interesting. So here we have it. Freckles.